David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting you. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here!
Target acquired. Missile away.
Find the commander!
If we let them go, they'll be on our asses later. So don't hold back.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed to Farbanti, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Count and Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's gonna leave the port.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later. Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAMs! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
Preparations over leaving Brigadier General Clemens. About 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to. Strider 1.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
All speed ahead! We're nothing but sitting ducks right now! Should have brought anti-ship missiles.
Sir, there's a few of them, but they've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Push it! Missile inbound! Why has the enemy taken so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something.
Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there! How many ships in port are still operational? Damage, but likely less than half. Ludicrous! They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Had him to shut him up.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that you don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
You're mine.
Punch 2!
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go!
Yeah, we're all going home together. Going for another attack run.
Lost contact with the second platoon.
Missile launched.
They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
This thing only fires at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit them? Just shoot!
Target acquired.
We engage the enemy. Currently on 44th Street, north of the Homo Theater.
Target eliminated.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Anti-ship missile fire.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prince, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Damn it! Where are reinforcements?
Locked on.
We are the reinforcements.
Low altitude approaches.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prin gone, Aruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge. Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. 4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged in eatable platoon. We're white!
Destroy target.
Let's go help the survivors.
Enemy has a lock. Sorry, guys. Your cruise has been canceled.
Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capability should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Damn it. Who's the captain's ship like this? This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2,000.
But there's still some left.
This is Cerrone. It's my time until the rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We've got machine guns. Engaging.
Don't you sneak up. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. With a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Taking fire!
Hostile confirmed destroyed. Strider 1, missile launched. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
4 fighters incoming at super low altitudes with bearing 015. Have a report that 3 Strikes is among them. Have them further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the force.
Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Alpha Squadron, E-Hill Squadron, clear to engage. Running bonus time. Wasted. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All aircraft, your performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems with 3 Strikes in around. No joke. I lost control.
All rotorcraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Helicopters are all tolerant. This place is worse than what you do. Stand by. Follow me. We're the ones who take the kill. Breaking hostile lock.
Hostile lock on you, Strider 1. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer.
What do you think will turn a drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat. This ship is meant to defend the capital. We can't sink here. I'm gonna close in on 3 Strikes. 4-2. Stay with me. Roger that.
Can't see him!
Target enemy aircraft. Fire!
Got one on my tail.
Locked on hostile.
Hostile has a lock.
Target acquired. Missile launched.
Missile in the air. Quick, now! Trigger just sank a battleship.
Battleship Dysnomia is crippled. Navigation is disabled. That ship's heavily armored. How could that be?
Locked on bandit.
A Russian senior military officer has fled the combat zone.
Enemy's got a lock.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss. Enemy on your rear!
Strider 1, missile launched. Aegis vessel Metas destroyed.
Respond! Menace, please respond!
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation! The death of 1,000,000 is a necessity!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Fusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Special weaponry depleted. Missile away.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Picture it!
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? Must be hallucinating.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control...
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? Must be hallucinating. It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, bandit splashed. Missile launched.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile guidance terminated. 3 minutes remaining. Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1, locked on target.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Colossa won't be much of a threat.
Missile launched.
Enemy has a lock. Trigger has destroyed the target.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Deliverance!
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him. Trigger, missile inbound! Target destroyed.
Target acquired. Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. 2 minutes remaining. Strider 1, missile launched. Enemy has a lock on you. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Locked on!
Missile away.
Missile evading! Shaking off enemy lock!
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Missile closing! Break! Break! Scratch 1!
Target acquired. Missile away. All Su-37s have been destroyed.
Those guys were well trained. Would have been tough if we let them hound us.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. 1 minute remaining.
This is Courtman.
Behind the enemy.
Package eggs are ready and waiting.
Frost 3.
Two with them.
Missile away.
Also, there's a rumor going around in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of
Strider 1,
surrender.
watch your tail.
3 strikes.
Punch
You
down.
Relax the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do.
Target acquired.
Do you see command duty officer? You don't.
Of course, if you want to go back to resupply. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Enemy closing on your 6.
Radar contacts.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
Hostile has a lock.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090 Su-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. Scream! Damn it! You paid for this 3 strikes! Only one left. We run them down together. Would the death blow be from you, Trigger? Oh, I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit. This one's mine.
Bandit behind you.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Splashed a drone.
You psycho!
Projectile exploded.
Don't let him get to you. The next round is ready to fire. Fire! You paid for this 3 strikes! He's definitely lost his mind.
There may only be one left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
How dare you!
Marker drone down.
Keep firing.
Projectile guidance terminated.
She was my one and only. Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole. Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Fusion, no!
Stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still on the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.